Think it's gonna run, dude?
Run is in like on its back legs, like run?
God, how did I know this dude was gonna do that? Well, how can it run if it can't even walk?
I could think that maybe like the engine will start.
Oh.
But as far as running, I don't
Nah.
think this is much of a runner. I think it's more of a driver.
Yeah. I don't know what to say to that, dude.
You just say, you're right.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. What's up, Bud Dog?
Howdy.
Wait, you're not Bud Dog, you're 12er. There's Bud Dog. That's Travis. That's Tyler.
And who are you?
Dude, I'm the star of the show. I'm on Willie D, dog.
Willie D.
No, I'm just a dweeb holding the camera, trying to bring y'all along to show y'all what we're doing. So we bought, I say we, when I say we, I mean me. 12er's got this truck's okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's all right.
It's stock.
Yeah.
2015 F-150.
Yeah. 4.6 Triton needs plugs.
Yeah.
We found this truck. When I say we, this time I mean Steven. And he sent me this listing that was online on Facebook Marketplace. And it is a 1973 International Lodestar 1600 factory four-wheel drive truck. And it came from the D'Hanis Fire Department. Y'all saw the last video where we went and picked it up. We met the really cool old man over there named Murphy who had a bunch of internationals and stuff. And we finally got this thing back to the shop, which was pretty amazing because it's really heavy and I thought I was gonna have a blowout multiple times. But we made it home. And so we've got it skid steered off and we're gonna try to make this thing run. It looks like it will probably run. I mean,
Yeah,
it's got oil in it.
Some plug wire
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, just sling those. All the plug wires were basically eaten up by like rock squirrels
They look
or.
like this. Look at this.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I mean, technically that would work. Under
Yeah,
technicality.
let me crank it and you put that on your tongue and tell me if it's got any spark. But the plug wires have been eaten off of it, and the battery is from. Well, that's pretty promising. March of 2019. So, I mean, somebody tried to start it 4 years ago.
Yeah, I don't think this thing's been running that recent.
Well, Murphy said it had ran like a year ago, and then he pulled out a bunch of pictures and some videos, and he's like, "Yeah, here it is," and it was like 2016, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And the pictures, like, it had nice paint and everything on it. When he's like, "Yeah, we were driving it around," and it's like all the paint is faded off. This thing is originally orange, kind of actually the same color, bud.
Gall darn.
And somebody shot some, just some red over the top of it. I actually saw they got some Bondo pie down here, like that. Like, I don't know how thick the Bondo is on that, but it's a lot. And the funniest part about it is all the metal is there. Like, you could have pushed it out. So it's kind of silly. But either way, back to the topic here, which was trying to make this thing fart and run. I've got a set of plug wires that I just got from Napa. We're gonna pull the cap off and make sure that it's clean on the underside. Basically, probably use a pocket knife on it, check the rotor and the points. If the stuff looks like it's good and there's not like a bunch of frosting, nasty crap on the points, probably just gonna let that ride. Need to check the motor oil to make sure it's got some in it. And I'm probably going to pull the suction line off of the factory lift pump that's on the side of the block and run a short piece of hose to like a jug with clean gas. I don't know, it's got an electric lift pump that's mounted under the frame, and I don't know if the fuel in the tank, if it has any fuel in the tank, one, if it's varnished nasty gas that's in the tank. Can't tell you. There's no drain plug on the tank. Steven's actually had a drain plug on it. This one does not. So I don't know exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a battery in it and see if it makes a bunch of magic smoke first, and turn the key on, and I guess see what just works, like headlights, blinkers, taillights, what we got. Right now my brake pedal goes to the floor, so I'm gonna have to just see if I can pour some brake fluid in there. I hope I didn't just make an error by pushing the pedal, but I'm gonna pull the cap off the master cylinder and see what the inside of it looks like. If it's not like full of stalagmites and stalactites, probably just put some .3 fluid in it and see if the brake pedal will pump up. So we're gonna try to cover just some basic silly stuff. and see what we got. So I'm gonna start by just checking some basic stuff. Let's see if it's got any coolant in it. This is a, oh yeah, dude, we're good. That's like full to the top. So that's a pretty good sign, and it smells like antifreeze big time.
You should taste it, make sure it's not Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I'll get a gulp of it before I try a big gulp.
Yeah.
It's the only way you know if it's gonna make power or not. And then I'm gonna have to check the motor oil. Can you pull a dipstick over there?
Yep.
See if there's any Earl on the end of it. Let me see.
We got a little bit.
Okay, sweet. Cool, cool. So it's got some motor oil in it. I'll probably pull the air cleaner off because I don't know if the oil bath's like just holding a gallon of water or not, but I want to see down inside the carburetor, and I'm definitely going to pour some gas down the carb just to see if it'll fart at all. That'll be the, well, that'll be the motivation to keep working on it so we can hear it maybe idle.
Yeah, well, hear it farting. That's what we want to hear it do. So, you know?
Wow. Yeah, no, that's the main thing. Do you know what, dude? Can you just fart for me? If you could just fart, that would be, I'd be done. I could go home. I don't even need to work on
We're
it.
gonna make this big boy fart.
Yeah, that's what I love. I love a big boy fart. Nothing like that.
This is gonna be legit.
Alrighty then. Let's see. What else were we talking about? I don't know. All right, I don't know. But we're gonna put a battery in it. It's got a master disconnect up here on the dash, so I'm gonna flip that here in a sec, see if that makes magic smoke, and that looks pretty yucky.
Looks pretty yucky.
All right, so we'll probably just pull that assembly off of it.
Yeah, just try not to spill it.
And we got to get. I think the firing order on it is 18436572, brother. Like a small block Chevy there. Come on.
Right on.
But the first thing we're gonna have to do is
Find TDC.
pull the cap, see if all that's clean, and somewhere in the middle of that we're gonna find top dead center on the compression stroke, which I don't want to pull the valve cover, so I need the starter to work, and hopefully I can put my finger over the spark plug hole, bump it over, and when it is blowing compression like solid pressure past my finger, we'll know it's on the compression stroke, and then hopefully we can look at the balancer and see that we're close to TDC and not 180 out. We'll damn sure know if we get it wrong, because it'll backfire and blow all this off. Right here, blow your mama's hat smooth in the creek, bud. Yeah. Smooth in the creek.
Yeah.
So y'all hang in there. I don't know where I'm gonna start first, but I'm gonna start doing something. You ready, bro?
Yeah, I guess let me know if there's like fire and I'll disconnect the battery.
Okay, here we go. I don't see fire. Okay, I'm gonna turn the key on. Nothing's doing anything. Okay, I guess I'm gonna see if it'll bump.
Oh yeah.
Bro! Okay. My little amp meter thing doesn't change when the key goes on, so I don't know if that's like popped. I don't really have anything else I could test. I guess, did the headlights turn on?
Negative.
Does the left blinker come on?
Yes, sir.
Right blinker?
Yeah. Yeah, the outside one works.
Dude. No headlights though.
No.
Hang on, let me try the dimmer.
Yeah, let's take check
Got a little cab light.
Yeah, you just got dirty ground. Your cap light came and went.
All 5 of them?
I don't know, it went quick.
Are they all coming on?
Not all.
Bro, my dash lights work.
These three are coming on this.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
right. Oh,
We got Christmas lights.
Are they all on?
No, 2 are.
3?
Marker lights on here.
Okay, so we got quite a few things working. I've got 3 lights that work up top, and the only part that sucks about that is taking those lenses off and not breaking them is like really hard to do. So I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna have to like. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Hopefully not break them. I've tried to get those cab lights for my 1210, and you can't find them. So I mean you can, but they want like $350 for a set of 5.
Don't lie to the people.
I'm trying not to, dude.
Okay.
That's why I just made a modification to my original statement there, sir.
Okay. Making sure that, yeah.
Guy doesn't act like I know what a chicken light is. Come on. You only got 2, dude. You only got 2 to worry about.
I got 4 in the mail though. What?
Did you find us some?
Yeah.
Well, must be nice, dude. Must be nice to have all your chicken lights work. My plan was to just pull these things out of here and or pull the number 1 cylinder out and get to TDC, but the problem is the end of where the spark plug wire goes on is rusty on all these other ones, and I don't have a set of plugs. I don't want to put a bunch of money into something that I don't know if it's got like a rod knock. Now it's only got like 20,000 original miles on it. 26,271, but I'm not gonna nickel and dime myself to death, so I know a set of plug wires will make it run. And those plugs are good enough. I've certainly made an international run with worse than that. They're pretty fouled, but I bet that they'll light off. So we're gonna pull the plugs out, clean the ends of the electrodes, or the top side of where I don't know what this piece is called, the stud on the top of the plug, where you have to have connection from the plug wire, where this thing connects in there. You need to have a good connection. So I'm gonna take those over and buff them on the wire wheel, and well, I think they'll work. Well, we got our plug cleaned up, and now it's time to find top dead center. So I'm gonna have somebody hop in the cab and bump the key over and wait for compression to blow out of the spark plug hole. And whenever it does, we'll be able to either back the motor up a little bit or turn it forward a little bit more and get it to top dead center. And wherever the pointer is facing, let me know we've got cylinder 1 firing order. You go the way that the rotor's going, 1-843-6572. Have a nice day. Thank you. Good night. Should run after that.
All right, brother. Key on. Clutch engaged.
Go ahead and spin it over a little bit.
Here we go.
Yeah. Okay. Bump it. Whoa, that's it. That's TDC, or compression stroke rather. So leave it right there. You can cut the power off on the dash too.
I'm pretty good at cranking.
Yeah, no, you nailed that. Great job. All right, so like a dweeb, I was looking for number 1 TDC to come up on the balancer, and it's an international. It times off number 8 cylinder. Duh. Steven had to remind us of that, and it's kind of crazy. It's almost like it's written on the valve cover. So made a little boo-boo there. Didn't really do anything other than waste our time. But right now we've got Steven used a screwdriver, and we brought number 1 up to TDC, and we are pointing right at our mark, which is at cylinder 1. So we're gonna lay the plugs out. The distributor spins clockwise, so we're basically, you got even cylinders, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7. So we're just gonna go in clockwise order, starting with cylinder 1, 1, 8, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 2. Pour a little gas down the carburetor, and this thing ought to fire up and run. Okay. That's the one.
Power's on.
Okay, you're neutral.
We're neutral.
Okay, dude.
Keys on.
Here we go.
Ready to crank?
Yep.
Bro! Yeah! I don't think there's anything wrong with that, brother.
That's what I'm talking about. You got oil pressure in there?
22 PSI.
Yeah.
coming up. Now we're like 30.
Yeah, that looks good. Doesn't show that it's really charging.
No. You hear that jamming?
Damn, dude, I just noticed I had a cracked Manny. Dude.
Dude, no good.
Alright, big switch for a big guy. Alright, dude, I'm waiting to see if the fuel gauge works. Come on, dude. I mean, it looks like it works a little bit. Alright, ready?
This is the, I think, first drive in 10 years for this truck. Since it retired from Dehanus Fire Department. Oh, well, there we go.
All right, here we go.
You got brakes?
Do you hear it leaking vacuum down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got work to do.
Okay guys, well that's about as successful as I've ever had with anything in my life. Other than my 1210 that I bought basically
But as far as something that had no brakes and didn't run, that when you go from no brakes to brakes by adding fluid and pumping the pedal, you're doing good.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's like you have problems and you don't get to drive it the same day you try that.
We definitely need a carb kit because it's just dumping fuel. I definitely have a vacuum leak that's probably in the booster.
It sounds like it's coming from
what is it? What's that thing called?
I think it's called a hydrovac.
Yeah, hydrovac. So it's like there's a master cylinder up front and that pushes pressure down to a secondary, like a slave, And when you do that, the vacuum signal pushes on the slave, amplifies that, and pushes out to double
so you
wheel
have-
cylinders,
yes,
right? On
yeah.
all four corners.
Just the back is double.
This is
the
a single.
front single. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got plenty of brakes because when I went to touch it, like they've been sitting so long that it's just like now.
Yeah.
So I got to do something about the hydrovac, see what's leaking. I hope it's just like something dumb.
A
but
dry rotted hose or
kinda,
something.
yeah, we're running out of time. And it's getting dark, so I just wanted to say thanks for following along with this. This was really awesome.
Yeah.
Murphy, thanks, dude. I hope you're watching this video. I hope it does your heart and some soul some good to your heart and soul some good to see an Old International run again. We've got all of 2 hours in it, 3 hours in it.
Yeah.
We waited on
five
parts.
hours of waiting, 2 hours of working.
Yeah. Couldn't have done without Trav.
Trav dog.
Dude, I'm pretty excited. I got a fuel gauge. I got 55, almost 60 pounds of oil pressure,
That's
because I
amazing.
can talk.
Yeah.
I got coolant temp gauge
You
works.
said the speedo works.
The speedo works. Got up to 15 a second ago.
Come on.
Sounds like the T case is completely dry, and the trans, and probably both diffs.
Yeah.
Something's whack. So I got to figure that out. But all in all, battery's charging. So I've got a really, really good start to a really cool project. So y'all hang in there. We've got some cool ideas for what we want to do with this thing. And I guess we'll have to wait till next time to show you what those are going to be.
Yeah.
Till next time. Later.
Later.